Hey, Papa. Alright. Ah, what's up? Yeah, this is a bit awkward. Hi, my name is Mario, and this is KG. Yeah, most of you familiar for who don't. KG is a cat that I found over a year ago and has been with me ever since. And he has taught me a lot. And one of those things is to be curious in life. Hence the reason why he has a coloring book that was just recently launched on Amazon. And this was something that caught me in a time when everything was chaotic. So we're going to learn to color together. I would have used pencils. I got some new markers that I've never used a day in my life. So we're going to learn to color with markers. Hi, Papa. Soon done here. You want to go run up on now? We're going to start off from the very first page of KG Waking Up. Why KG? So KG is shortened for Kobi Gingy, actually. We'll figure out how to color. It's a morning in his bed. Marker is a bit different from actually using a pencil crayon because it runs. I'm a bit nervous actually. When they look at KG, what I see is a adventurous, brave fur baby that don't let outside world affect him. He retreats when everything is overwhelming, but he comes right back. We're talking about a cat that has been beaten so many times outside. End up in the vet, getting neutered, and he still loves outside until this day. It takes a lot to keep him inside. Why a coloring book? It's not about the coloring book per se. It exists out of curiosity. And it was an impulse decision of mine to actually put out. So this is just a one step in the process of finding myself through my cat eyes. And it is as simple as that. I found KG one late evening coming from work. And I was coming from work so overwhelmed. I was stressed out. And I saw this bloody thing just running away from me. When I saw that it was a cat, I looked. I stood for a second and looked at it. And it was just there helpless. And I went home. And while I was about to get in the shower, the idea of him being out there, I just went back like 30 minutes later in the same spot in which I left it. It was just there still laying down, fully bloody. I didn't know what to do, so I picked it up and I made a post because I had no intentions of keeping it, nor did I know what the hell to do with it. So after I made that post, that's how you guys got introduced to KG. And ever since then, it has been a crazy journey, just figuring out cats, because every single day, I can tell you, a new orange cat just appear. And they always appear at the same specific time in my life. I mean, to just end it all, like, I was sick of work, I was sick of the people, I was at my last, like mentally, I feel like and then in the process of having him, I find myself rushing home every single evening or midday just to ensure that he's okay, which I found fascinating. I started caring about something else in work for a period of time. Brought him to the vet. When I took him to the vet for the first time, that was so fun for me. And I think right after that, I decided I was going to keep him like a month later, because I didn't name him for a period of time. And it took me a while to realize it was not a girl. It was more so a male. So most people still remember KG as being a female orange cat when he was introduced. I don't know if you guys can tell, I am extremely shaking right now. Something I want everybody to take from KG is to be curious about the things that you want in your life. Don't care how big, small, or delusional they are. This journey has shown me that being curious allows you to keep exploring, keep living, keep dreaming. And that's a new chapter that I want to start. Because I've definitely taken pages literally from KG's book. If you're a person that is always anxious, on edge, mind keeps wandering, you just need to slow down, find something that connects you back to yourself. And sometimes they come in some unexpected forms. Like for me, as I said, coloring was one of them. And it's not like I could have done it, I can't. So I'm excited to learn how to actually master this. Ooh. All right, KG is a bit too orange in this. I need to figure out like color patterns and shading. This journey with KG. Before him, I used to do YouTube back in the day. And my anxiety got so bad. It allowed me not to post. It allowed me to stop showing up for things. And I went into this world where everything outside of it felt unsafe. And everything that would allow me to get anxious, I would stay away from. The social media was one of them. And from the outside world looking in, many people, especially Instagram, would have said, oh, I'm living my best life. But I was fighting for it. So when I posted KG, I didn't post it out of the fact that, oh, it was going to get viral or anything. I literally posted it because I was genuinely concerned and I was clueless in what to do. So I went ahead and just did that. And the boy went viral. So now when I go in the streets, people refer to me as KG Daddy, which is crazy, or cat man, or cat boy. So for a long time, I could not get away from it. So now I'm in the streets, I have to learn to fix my face. I do believe I'm socially awkward. So with that, it kind of pushed me to interact with a lot of people that I don't know, because before then, if a person that does not know me or I don't know just randomly approach me, I would be panicking like so bad. And many people don't know this because I seemingly come across as a confident individual, which I think I am. It's just that my anxiety don't allow me in spaces that it thinks can be a problem. It keeps me in a very safe net, which is not good. So my next chapter, I want to branch out and try different things. And I want to go for everything that I've always wanted, but never got a chance to do because I was so fearful. But owning KG is showing me that fear is just in our heads, because he keeps going back to the same place in which he got beat up or got stuck in that damn pipe. Just being curious all over again. And I'm like, don't you remember? And I realized in that moment, KG does not live in the past. He lives in the present moment. He doesn't care about what happened yesterday. He just cares about what's happening right now. And I find that so fascinating. I found that fascinating. So I want to take a page out of his book in regards to life in general, because what you mean you don't care about yesterday, you're just busy about now? He falls from the same area of the balcony and he doesn't learn. He just keeps going back because he's so curious about that little bug or fly that keeps coming by the window. So once it's open, he's gone like the wind. And I allow him to explore, because that's his nature. I don't think none of us were brought here to just be locked up, cloaked up, living in fear. I probably should not have made the slippers black as hell. The sandals is black as hell, but we're gonna work with it. We're learning, right? Coloring, you can just share the pictures in the comments. I would love to see your artwork of your interpretation of KG Adventures. So I guess if you're using a marker, I guess you don't have to be shy with it. You just color. Mornings with KG is actually so fun. At first, it used to be very annoying, because why was he waking up at 4 a.m. every single morning, wanting food, wanting attention, wanting cuddles? I would be minding my business and I just feel KG come and sit on my damn face. Like, why? Over a period of time, it took me a while to get adjusted to it. Like, he shows so much love and affection. And it allowed me to start appreciating things around me a bit more and start loving on the things that I have around me. So I view love now from a different perspective in which I never did before. Because this boy, he just keeps showing up. He just shows up. And he demands his cuddles every single morning. And he gives you extra cuddles if he's hungry. So based on the cuddles, you know if he wants food. Am I the only cat person that speaks to their cat as if it's a child? And it's not like I expect him to answer. Because probably if he did, we would have been having a different conversation. Because why have you not talking? I can feel him breathing so heavy. I think the waves are a bit too much for him today. I tell people every day that KG loves outside. It's just that he does not like when I take him outside. He likes going out by himself, but I don't like leaving him unsupervised. Because that's going to be a vet bill. That's definitely going to be a vet bill. I give this a 3 out of 10. Like, yeah. Not bad for my first official coloring with a marker. I need to figure out color patterns and blending and shading. So if you have any suggestions, I can drop them in the comment below. So yeah, And fun facts, when you're coloring with the marker, ensure that you have a page behind it so it does not bleed over to the next page. So that's a good note to make. So this is what the back would have looked like. So yeah, that's it. Stay tuned. We can color with KJ again. Grab yourself a copy. The link is in the bio. Peace, love. KJ, you can tell the people bye. Tell them bye. Tell them bye. Say bye. KJ Adventures, here we go. Watch it.